Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, awesome people. We're back. It's a new week. We're doing new things. Tonight we're going to check out a Steam sale. And then I'm going to play Deadlock later. It got an update recently. I was really torn. I was either going to play that or Ball Pit. But Deadlock got an update. And I think that'll be a little bit more fun to stream. So we're going to do that. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Oh my goodness. Okay. First, if I connect my phone to my computer, I need to get a picture off my phone. It's gonna be story time in a second first. So I need to grab a picture, and then we'll talk about. Okay. Here, let's just hide the desktop for a second. Does this look all right in the? Oh god, no, it does not. What has happened to the? That's better. Okay, there we go. My info. Find my phone. What is the problem here? Did I not turn on transferring files? That's what we wanted to do. Open to view. Thank you. So I need to go get a picture really quick, and then I don't want to accidentally show anything on stream for my picture though. What is that? Is that me? Do 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 do. I saw Alex Anand. He's a really famous climber. Climbs all the time without any kind of protection, right? No ropes, no nothing. He climbed up like the Taiwanese tower or something. It was wild. My phone is so slow. My phone is so slow. Here I am. Hey, welcome. Hopefully your day's going. What the hell is wrong with my camera? I can't even get a hold of it to resize it. I'm tiny. I know. I don't. Oh my god. There. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's good enough. Is this thing gonna look? Okay. Well, I was gonna get a picture. Let's try this again, huh? This is what happens when you don't clear your phone. US controlled by the... Yeah. Do the... Okay, let's try this. Nope. Transferring files. DCIM. I think I need to grab all of the pictures off of my phone. Because they're like... I have like 4 or 5 years worth of pictures on my phone. Like a ridiculous amount. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the birth of one of my children right now. Oh, that's the picture I want. Right now, we just want one picture. Alright. Photos. Just once. Okay. So there is a product. I just want to get a picture of this product. So that, yep, that'll work. Okay. Okay, story time. Mr. Bubbles, count your days. So, I was giving my youngest child a bath tonight. And he's 2. And I wanted to be a really cool, hip, awesome dad and give him something to play with in the tub. Normally we have those little crayons. Like, it's like bath time crayons, and you can draw on the wall. And then you just wipe it off and you're good. I was looking around for those and I couldn't find any. But I found a pack of Mr. Bubble soap stickers. And I was like, okay. I've never used these before. I've had children for 20 years. Right? 20 years of my life has been dedicated to wiping somebody else's butt. I've never used these before. So I was like, let me find out. Because you can see they're like these little blue things. And it says gooey. And I was like, I've never used these before. So I rip open the pack. Dry hands. I reach in and I grab one. I bend over to swish it in the water. See what happens. And immediately it feels gooey. And I'm like, oh, he's going to love this. And I kind of like, at that moment, I get it. Slap it on the side of the tub and they can play with it or put it on their skin. It's soap. The problem is when I go to slap this on the side of the tub, the pack in my hand falls. And now I have 10 grams of soap stickers boobling around in the tub. And this is what we ended up with. I had this like congealed, like gooey instance. Now it's everywhere, by the way. Obviously, I'm not going to take a picture of my 2-year-old in the bathtub for the whole internet to see. It's on him. It's on poor Olaf is in there. Elsa and Anna got caught in the crossfire. It looked like somebody just went wild with a blue paintball gun and just the whole tub. So yeah, Mr. Bowles, count your days. That pack needed to be resealable. Okay, spend the extra penny, give me a resealable pack, because the entire pack went, the whole pack. Like it all got wet. I had to just dump it out at that point. So, anyway, that was a fun thing that happened to me today. Yeah, it was wild. Okay, so that's fun. Anywho, let's take a look at the Steam sale. I want to do that, and then I'm going to start playing Deadlocked. So, currently, as of January 26, 2026, Steam is running a board game fest. It is a festival celebrating all things digital board gaming, and I love digital board games. I love board games. I love digital board games, real board games, fake board games, the board games I play in my head, the board games you play in your head. I love all of the board games. I said, let's take a quick look. Let's look through. We'll see if we can spot a couple awesome ones. and maybe I can make some recommendations. So, on my wish list, Viticulture. This Viticulture is a quintessential game in the board gaming community. Um, I think everybody would probably enjoy playing Viticulture at least one time. And I'm going to bring out a website really quick while we're looking at this. This is Board Game Geek, BGG. If you are unfamiliar with board games, one thing that you can do is kind of come here. They're always going to have like the top hotness, like what's the best games. So you can kind of come here. You can always search for a game. Viticulture, right? And you can kind of get an idea of what the actual board game looks like. You can get an idea of its weight, meaning how complex the game is. So I know for Steam users, for video gamers, normally this isn't something that you might do, but just as an extra resource, because these are digital adaptations of board games. All right, let's look down. And if you like the Point Shop items, I already purchased them. There's a cute little animated avatar meeple board game frame and a sticker that you can use in your chat windows. It looks really cute. Okay, let's look at the featured. Tabletop Simulator is a great one. If you don't have it, I personally don't have it, but I have a ridiculous amount of actual physical board games in my house. So this is basically, you can make a board game and then play it with your friends. That's great. Frosthaven, if you like role-playing games, Frosthaven would be a great one. It's on sale. This is the second game in the series. The first one was called Gloomhaven. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Also on sale right now. Frosthaven is kind of like the follow-up to that. It's currently in early access, and they are adding to the game as time goes. This year, the rest of this year, and then they should see the whole game released. Terraforming Mars is a great game. I have a copy of it on... What do you mean you can't hear? What? My microphone is boomy. What? Okay. So you're telling me you can't hear, but you can hear? No, I can hear. Okay, I can hear. We're good. Where were we at? Terraforming Mars. I have it on Epic Games. It's great. Munchkin is amazing. I wish there was a way to play it locally. Obviously, because it's a card game and you can't see your opponent's hand of cards, it makes that very difficult to play local. But playing online is fun, and you can play against the computer. Munchkin is a really classic card game. It's zany, it's wacky, it's not very complicated at all. I would say the complexity on this is like 1. Super fun game. All right, let's look at popular discounted. Root is probably a 4 on the complexity scale. It's pretty fun though. It is pretty fun. I love it. Most of my family loves Root. It looks cute. It looks like you're like, oh, look at the little adorable animals. They're so cute and lovely. Don't let them fool you. This is a 4X game. Expansion. Oh, goodness. What is it? Expand. Oh, my mind went blank. It's called a 4X game because there's 4 words that mean each one of them have an X in it. It is a very highly strategic game. And if you play the actual board game, 4 people sit around the table, and each one has a different faction, and each faction plays differently. There's a bunch of DLC for this game to bring all of the factions available. Right now, it's a steal at $6. If you enjoy board games and you enjoy really strategic, in-depth games, this is going to be one for you. Wingspan. Oh, man, Wingspan is so popular. It's a bird-watching type game where you're building an engine so that you take an action, and because you took that action, your engine starts working. The longer that you play the game, the more that you're playing the game, the bigger your engine gets. So you take one action, and that's going to make you take another action, and another action, and another action. You're getting this resource and that resource, and you're playing the bird. Super fun. I think the digital adaptation of this game is amazing. There's a couple little, if I really want to get nitpicky, there's a couple problems with it, with the digital version of it, but it's really faithful, and you can hear the birds. They went and got all of the bird sounds. So if you are into birds and, you're a bird aficionado and avian love, whatever it's called, Wingspan's awesome. A great steal at $10 as well. We're going to do a few more. So Dwarf Romantic is in my library. This is I need to wake up and drink some coffee or drink some tea and just chill game. There is no pressure. This is like a lo-fi, chill, relaxing game. You can kind of see in the gameplay here. We'll see if we can grab a picture real quick. But basically, there's a stack of tiles. A tile comes up. You fit it in. The next tile comes up. When you place your tile, based on how you place it, you get some points. And that's it. You try to beat your own high score. There's no enemies. There's no AI to play against. It's just a real chill, good vibey kind of game. I used to like to play it a lot when kind of reading my morning email. So, what else we have? Spear Island. It's on my wish list. I want to play it. It is a long time contender for top 100 games of all time. Really beloved by the community. Again, this is one of those games where everybody's playing a different faction, and every faction plays differently. But this is, they take the colonial conquest kind of theme and they flip it. You are the guardian spirits of the island, and you are trying to fight off the people who are invading and trying to colonize and take over your islands. So you play from like the protective spirits. That's who you're embodying when you play. Really good game. Highly recommended across the board game gamut. We talked about Frosthaven. If you like Baldur's Gate, turn-based games, this game might appeal to you. It is as brutally hard as you want it to be. Essentially, each character, and you can play up to 4 at one time in your party, but each character gets a deck of cards, and every card has a top action and a bottom action. And at the start of a turn, you pick 2 cards. And on that turn, you can take a top action on one card and a bottom action on the other card. And that's it. And then, so you can have, you can see the little foot. This is a movement. You can see the sword. That's an attack. So you move around the hex grid, and you're trying to attack enemies and move around and kind of piggyback your skills off of one another, trying to take down, you can see at the top, this is the initiation order. So you're trying to beat all of these enemies, and you're trying to clear that scenario. It's a huge board game, probably a couple $100 at this point. For $32, it is an absolute steal. And let me see if I can find, I'm sure they have a link back over to actual Gloomhaven. The first version, Gloomhaven, is currently on sale for $9.79 USD. This is a steal. That's an absolute steal. My wife and I probably have, my wife and I play this together. We have 143 hours in this game. It's great. It's absolutely amazing. And we're waiting on Frosthaven a little bit. I want to let the early access go a little bit longer, so they come out with a few more characters before we make the plunge. I'm going to wrap it up here on Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is probably one of those games that have been around forever. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's heard it. The new version of it is amazing. It's got a bunch of maps, and it's got a local pass and play. It's got online asynchronous play. Definitely recommend. So, Board Game Fest is through now till February 2nd, and I would highly recommend taking a look at it. Bye.
Hey, I'm going to buy a few cookies. I got to pay for the babies, and I'm going to get the ones you just
You guys can't hear. Oh, okay. No, I muted it. Hold on. So it is. It is indeed cookies. It is cookie season, and somebody was coming over here to look like Girl Scout cookies. Girl Scout cookies. Okay, I'm gonna cut that later. I'm gonna stick it up somewhere. I don't know where. You. I posted a TikTok earlier today. I'm never gonna really seek feedback for a specific TikTok. Like, did you think it was great and awesome and lovely? But I would like a little feedback on the audio. Because I did something different with my mic. And I would like to know if it sounded okay. Because to me, it sounded like a space alien, not me. So it's about good news or something. So I thought was just fun. You know, there's so much bad news going on in the world. I was like, you know what? Let's talk about some good news for once. Okay, I'm gonna update the title. We're gonna. It's never was on my FYP. It's never was. Okay. Okay, we're updating the title because I have played Deadlock 4 times, maybe. I have 2.7 hours, almost 3 hours. And I think I left it running one night and went to eat dinner. So, like, 1 whole hour of this is probably just sitting open, running on a computer somewhere in the house. Deadlocked. Deadlocked is Overwatch and Marvel Rivals were the shooter genre's answer to League of Legends. League of Legends, Dota, Here's a New Earth, Here's of the Storm. Those are MOBAs, right? Multiplayer online battle arena. It's 5 people, go fight, somebody wins. Top down. Overwatch and Marvel Rivals said, okay, well, let's take that 5-on-5. Everybody has powers, and we'll turn it into a shooter. Because traditionally, shooters, everybody has access to the same guns. There's no real, like, special powers. Maybe you can throw a flashbang or a smoke or something. Deadlock is Valve's version of Overwatch / Marvel Rivals. The difference is they kept the lane where the other games got rid of it. So in League of Legends, there's 3 lanes, and there's a top lane and a mid lane and a bottom lane. But in, like, Marvel Rivals, there might be an objective to take. Deadlocked, there's lanes, but you're still playing a first-person shooter. So, like I said, I've played it once or twice. They just released a big update, so I'm a little bit interested to see what the update did. And, yeah. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're playing some Deadlock. Hopefully, a couple people pop in and can explain to me how to play, some of the nuances. I get, like, click on people. I like that. The votes are in. Introducing Rim. Oh, that's the other thing they're doing right now. They are releasing, like, the community is voting on which characters to release, and one character is releasing a week for the next little bit. This is Rim. It looks like some kind of, like, sleepy time raccoon dragon thing. This is play. Is there a practice range? That's what I want to see. No. Oh, it's coming out of my candle. That's kind of cool.
They do lots of things.
I don't understand. No target. Oh, he puts him to sleep. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to jump in, you know. I think the best way to learn a game is by playing it. Oh, this is the other thing they did. Street Brawl, a quick-paced 4v4 battle. I think this is a little bit more new player friendly. Minimum. So I have to pick